You starting or am I starting?
Guess who's back? Back again. Krypto's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Da-na-na-na. She's needy.
I'm not needy. I'm nerdy.
Oh.
You know what's funny?
No.
Y'all called me the needy narrative.
Yeah, that was on purpose.
There's a person who constantly calls me the needy narrative on Instagram, and I'm like,
The new Mary Poppins.
sorry.
What's an Instagram? I'm on to TikTok.
We know.
I'm in the now. I know people.
Aren't you a little old for TikTok?
No, we're taking over. As
Are
I mean,
you
old
making
people.
TikToks now?
No,
Why not?
because I'm too old.
I bet before this year's over,
Bet.
you're gonna make a TikTok account and you're gonna start doing all the dance challenges.
I have.
By dance challenges, do you mean twerking?
No, the one where they do the it feels very like Dance Revolution where they go do it and it's like boink 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 boink.
He was twerking in the driver's seat on the way here though.
Oh
He
yeah.
was at a stoplight. I was listening to a book. He had his own little ear pods in, and apparently music was playing that I couldn't hear. It's just doing this in the while he's driving. I can't hear a thing. I just see him twerking while I'm listening to my book.
So that's what all of the other people around you saw as well.
Oh yes, it was like definitely
I
John
can't
Travolta-ish
I have a little-
hips.
But I can only do so much. I got to do the shimmy with the shoulders.
Did anybody like roll down their window and start throwing ones?
Oh,
I wish.
So I would have taken them.
Yeah, gas money. Hey. What are we doing? I'm having hot
Bring it
flashes.
We were
Bring
actually
it down.
discussing who Lin-Manuel Miranda is.
Whoa.
He's
Yes,
wonderful as
this
who he is.
Hamilton.
Mhm.
And I said,
The novel,
Mary
the
Poppins.
show, the
But-
book.
This is the greatest show. We light it up. We don't come down.
But I said,
World can't stop
I
us
said Mary
now.
Poppins, and she looked at me like I was crazy.
He was. He was the little chimney sweep guy in the second one. Mary Poppins
Oh,
Returns
That's
with
what you were
the
telling
little
me.
girl that's married to the guy from The Office, John Krasinski.
Emily Radshowski? Or however
No,
you say
Emily Blunt, isn't it?
it.
Yeah, Emily Blunt's his wife.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he definitely married up.
He's
Well-
a decent looking guy.
No.
Lynn. Are you sure?
I mean,
To each their own.
he's- you know, if
His
you like
talent
that
makes him attractive.
guy next door with the big nose, your nose isn't big.
Oh, thank you.
It's not.
Oh.
Neither
You
is
know what they
anything
say,
else.
big nose,
Big feet,
big feet. You know what they say about big feet?
big hands.
No, big shoes.
Okay. Ow. That hurt.
Hang 10?
We hang 10?
You into surfing?
Nope. Go ahead.
Okay.
Ask me questions. That's what I'm
Wait,
here for,
I haven't
right?
even- we gotta do the intro. We haven't even
Oh.
done the intro.
He already did that.
I don't do that anymore. Like every time I sit down, I start to talk, and I'm like, "Don't tilt back. Don't tilt to the
head.
side. Suck your core in." What up, nerds?
What up, nerds?
My
Oh
name
my God.
is Leslie Smith.
I'm not Leslie Smith. Why are you pointing at me?
I'm just making sure you're gonna behave.
Oh, no. Una's not here. I'm off the leash.
And that is why you are here. We like off the leash crypto. My name is Leslie. Welcome to the Nerdy Narrative. This is Krypto from the Codex Cantina. We are here today with another collaborative video for you guys for your viewing pleasure, your listening enjoyment, because we do have our peanut gallery here as well.
Are they going to introduce themselves, or are they just a peanut gallery?
Yes,
We're just
you,
the peanut gallery.
you off the
Oh.
camera folks, introduce yourselves.
We're Waldorf and Stanley.
Oh.
Okay, let's see if you can keep it up to the same caliber as the Bookies 2021.
Who are
That's
those guys?
Video.
They sound terrible.
That is your challenge for the evening
I'm not
because
good at roasting. Sorry.
What? You're a great asshole. I mean, grade A, I said.
okay.
A grade A soul.
Aw, that's so sweet.
He's just really good at backtracking.
Yes.
Why are you giggling? Are you in a fit?
Also, remember to use the code names.
What's our safe?
Krypto, Mrs. Krypto.
Mrs. Krypto.
What's our safe word?
Banana.
Oh! I hate
Now look, you told me I couldn't say that.
I did. I'm your friend. I told Chris, I'm like, hey, we don't say the
hate
B
you.
word.
No, I've definitely, like, we don't.
You're
don't
the
let
B
them
word
have-
in more ways than one.
Hey.
No, like, anyway. No, we don't have them in the house anymore. I don't have them at all, so.
You do have the little
I have.
shot glass thing of it or whatever.
It's
The extract.
flavoring. It's banana extract, yeah.
And she'll like pour it in her, she'll make her homemade ice cream and put it.
I told Leslie I was going to make bananas Foster for dessert.
Oh, I'd throw up.
And I would love every bit of it.
I would throw up. Because I'd walk in the house and be like, it smells like it.
No, the
I'm
only
going to sit in the car.
I don't mind
Only time-
smelling it or having the B word flavored stuff, but I hate the texture of the real thing. Yeah. You look
'Cause it's
like,
mushy.
what's the Muppet's name? Is it Meeper? Beeper? Like you do that Beaker really well. And you have the hair and everything. Yeah.
I'm never like, go in front of it, Leslie.
So, who's Dr. Honeydew? If he's Beaker.
Honey, don't? What?
I'm
Somebody's gotta be Dr. Honeydew.
confused. That wasn't funny, babe. We'll edit that out. It's okay.
Who's Mr.
All right, what are we doing
Okay.
here today?
So, we are doing this or that.
Jazz hands.
We each have a few bookish and non-bookish things that we're going to present to one another. This or that. We're going to present it to each other. We each have our own. Somebody's going to pick this or that, explain why, and discuss. You go first.
Okay, do you want a book-related one?
You can start with whatever one you like. And I have mine on my trusty note cards. I know these look familiar.
Okay, let's start off with a book one. Fun.
Why did you sneer when you said fun?
Because I'm worried about your cards.
Why are you worried about my cards?
It's a little too studious.
I'm a nerd. That's what we
That
do.
means
Aren't
nothing.
You a teacher?
That's a geek.
That's a good point.
Yeah, and that's antiquated. You should have an iPad,
I have an
Chromebook,
iPad.
tablet. Where's it at?
Oh, I have
Oh,
all
there's
of
my
those.
first one. Paper or iPad?
Paper. There's just so much satisfaction in hearing my pen scratching my little notes down.
That's it? That's all you got?
I love paper. I love pen and paper. I have what it's called a memory box. Every year I have a little box. And I put like all of my calendars and my notebooks and all of my little journaling stuff in that box for the year. Seal it up. And then I can go back and look at it when I'm 100 years old and I want to remember my life. You're going to have to hope that all your little stuff and all your little iPhone, your little iPad, your little Chromebook, MacBook, whatever, you got to hope all that shit's backed up or it's gone forever. And then you have to remember this. All that stuff you're putting on Facebook, you're not being honest. You're
But
just
ink fades.
you're putting the stuff out there that you want the world to see. You got them rose-colored glasses on it.
I don't wear glasses. I also don't post on Facebook.
I don't either.
I think the last time I posted was like 2016.
I'm so over Facebook.
And one word for you. Fire.
Fire?
Fire.
I'm not gonna
That's
have
irrelevant.
no fires. This
People
is a
next door
fire-free
could-
zone.
Lightning strike, next door neighbors,
Freak accident.
electric fire in the wall.
I'll just cry.
Terrible oven that makes horrible cookies. Lights on fire.
Those cookies were delicious.
The cookies were delicious.
They really were.
Okay, no
Paper's
card.
great.
Okay.
Despite the
Paper's
ridiculous oven.
fantastic.
Okay. It was for 500 years, but just because it's always done that way doesn't mean it has to always be done that
I
way.
utilize my electronic. I utilize all of my electronic technology, but I try to go electronic, but I come back to paper every time.
You feel the irony that like we're making a YouTube electronic.
Moving
Video.
on,
Well, she
I've
saved-
got one for
she
you.
saved these
Okay.
to VHS. We keep them
Oh, okay,
downstairs.
okay. Betamax. All right, put this on Betamax.
You know, I still have some VHS.
To name
I'm
check.
sure
Well,
you do.
actually, I thought I did. I was looking for them to watch some of my Disney VHS, which I was
I'm
actually
gonna watch
looking,
Howard the Duck.
I was actually looking for them because they were going for a lot of money on eBay recently. Couldn't find them, nor my VHS player because somebody threw it away. Somebody also donated all of my Disney VHSs for thousands.
They were not
1 million. Question.
All right,
let's
this
go.
or that.
This or that. This.
Do you prefer, or
Blondes.
you know, I actually almost snuck that in just for the fun of it.
Okay, go ahead.
Science fiction or fantasy?
Oh.
What's your favorite? And why?
I don't know if I can this or that honestly. I gotta cheat on the first one. It depends. Star Wars is my favorite, so I have to say sci-fi, right?
No.
If we're talking about movies, comics,
Books.
TV shows, if we're talking books, then it's fantasy because it would be Wheel of Time, Lord of the Rings, yeah, Sword of Truth. So if it's books, then it's fantasy. If it's anything else, then it's sci-fi.
Yeah, I would choose fantasy as well. Your turn.
Hold on, I have to.
Yeah,
My phone.
Yeah, you gotta unlock it and bring it up.
Oh yeah, it took so long to unlock.
You know
no.
what? Let me just let me refresh your memory. Remember when we were doing the assumptions about me? Remember when we were going along and all
Why are
of
you
a
leaning
sudden,
so far over there?
all of a sudden,
You're gonna be out of frame.
all of a sudden, oh, Leslie, they're all out of order. Touch something. You know what's not gonna get out of order? My note cards.
Challenge accepted, right? That's happening. Wait for it, it will. Next one. See, I can just. It's so hard to choose because they're not in any specific order.
Mm-hmm.
It's so random now.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna
It's
forget where you are
unscripted.
again.
I'm gonna forget where I am. Okay. Marvel or DC?
You're kidding me right now because that's one of mine.
How would you know which order it is?
It's because I did bookish or non-bookish. Marvel. Definitely Marvel. 100%. It has way more... I don't know where I'm going with that. Way more entertaining, better, badass heroes. Now, that's not to say I'm not a fan of DC, because Batman remains one of my most favorite heroes ever.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's just... There's something appealing about a man who doesn't have superpowers, but he's still a superhero.
Okay.
Yours?
Oh, DC.
Because of Superman.
Yeah. Superman, Flash, Batman, Green Lantern, Martian Manhunter.
So, question.
And all the villains are great along with them as well.
So, how many times does Mrs. Krypto come home and find you wearing a red leotard with a cape?
Phone?
I have a Snuggie of Superman, that's it. That she got me. Yeah.
Oh, this really
Yeah.
exists?
Yeah?
Do you stand in front of the mirror like this?
I actually do have a couple. Yeah. Me and one of my other friends, when I got it, we wore it and...
And he has the socks that have the, well, those don't have the capes on them, but you do have the socks with the capes.
You're out of frame.
Oh, okay. I'll help.
But he has the ones that have,
My junk's not super.
has the capes on them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I have the ones that have the little capes on them, too.
Oh, how cute.
Yeah. Okay.
My turn.
Yep.
Apples or I'm just kidding.
Apples.
Seriously.
Seriously. Apples.
Wheel of Time, Sword of Truth.
Oh, how can you pick?
Easily.
No, not easily. Blah, blah, blah. See, I'm so flustered now. Both are genre defining. Wheel of Time is arguably the best world building ever. Fight me, Sandersonites. With your Spren fight spren. Here we go. Sword of Truth might be the best characters that have come alive in that genre.
Robert Jordan spent a lot of time forgetting about half of his characters.
I didn't say that. I just said The Wheel of Time is the best world ever made in any genre of books. Sword of Truth is character driven, and they all, Richard and Kaelin are some of the best characters ever written. I love them. Maybe not as much as they love each other. No spoilers. But there are other better written characters in other books. The Wheel of Time, that's a real place you could go to. Like, it's more real than Harry Potter.
I definitely agree. I've always said whenever I pull out Wheel of Time, it feels like going home. I can picture Edmondsfield so clearly, Tarvalon so clearly, everywhere they went. But Robert Jordan goes a little overboard with his descriptions.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
No, I want to hear it. Tell us, Mrs. Krypto.
The descriptions.
30 pages of what color blue Nineveh's cuff is.
Oh my gosh. And the 3/4 centimeter inch wide foot long meter of the ivory yet white yet tan yet possibly porcelain lace that was on the very side of a collar on a blue yet no navy.
At least you didn't
yet
say
no
doily this time.
midnight. Doily, yes. I usually say it's a damn doily because I'm like, I don't need 4 pages
Right.
on the lace or the doily that is the collar of a dress. I don't give a shit.
He's wordy. Yes, agreed.
He is wordy.
But you
he's
can envision what that lace would feel like in that world.
I didn't need 4 pages to envision it.
Yeah.
I'm not.
He didn't need a husband either, but he got one of those.
I'm not down. The series is wonderful. Wonderful. I
Finished by
needed-
Brandon Sanderson.
I really needed.
It is finished by
to
Bob Sanderson.
Be a little more concise. Just my. That's a very wordy answer on my end, which is ironic.
Yeah.
To say that it needed to be shorter.
You know what? Nobody ever says that about the Sword of Truth.
The word of truth.
The word of
The
truth.
word.
I was going to edit that out, and y'all just had to keep it going.
Of course. That's the word.
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 Obviously, if you haven't guessed, I'm a Sword of Truth fan over Wheel of Time.
It's Leslie's.
Your turn.
Oh no, it took me so long to unlock my phone.
Exactly.
We're going
You know,
back.
I think of you every time I open my
cow.
phone. I'm like, let me close, because I hear you in my head.
That's
Girl,
creepy.
you gotta close some of this stuff out.
I gotta close these apps. Alright, here's a fun one. Book series. We'll keep the trend going, the theme. Twilight or Hunger Games?
It's not even a choice.
Okay, well, I'm about to surprise some folks. Between
You're
those,
gonna pick
I will choose Twilight.
Twilight.
Absolutely. The books were amazing. The movies should have never. They were terrible. They were so bad. They were so bad, I had to reread the series just to get those movies.
Are there sparkly vampires in the books?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The Hunger Games.
They are, but they're not described. They're not. The movies made that aspect look stupid. They just ruined it, and they cast the characters, all except for Taylor Lautner, horribly. They
Well, one
they
sister
made
was
them
alright.
look terrible.
One of the sisters was good.
No, they gave her blonde hair. You're thinking of Rosemary, aren't you?
I don't know their names. I haven't seen that
The
series
girl
since it came
married
out.
to N. Summeralder. Smolder. He's so sexy.
That's the one from the vampire, right?
The Vampire Diaries.
Diary Diaries.
Yes,
yeah.
it
We watched that a
is.
few seasons.
I'll
Which
watch.
one are you
I
speaking
stay
The
in
tall one.
Man, the last
Yeah.
few
Which
seasons of
is-
that
is
show
it
are
the blonde
way
guy
better
or
than
the
the beginning.
brunette guy?
the brunette guy with
They were
the
both
blue
brunette.
eyes.
And we're not.
The bad one. No, Stefan was
The one that
blonde.
struggles with being.
He was dirty blonde.
We don't
Okay.
like blonde guys.
So it was the other guy, Dimitri?
Damon.
Damon.
I'm in a perpetual rewatch of that series for Damon.
I think we watched the first season.
First couple. Yeah.
Now the
Well,
originals
let me
is
let
the
you in on
better
a
of the
secret.
two.
the far end of that series is way better than the front end of that series.
He loves
Interesting.
Enzo.
Dude, when they
I don't know who that is,
whole
yeah.
storyline is so good.
I think we might have made it to the witches. When did the witches get introduced?
They were
They're
always
early.
there.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
well,
really early.
well, there we go.
Yeah.
I would pick Hunger Games because of all of the issues of Twilight, of a 100-year-old dude with an 18-year-old young lady. Just not going with it. No, it's not right. Sorry. That's wrong on so many levels. That's end of story. That's an easy argument. Hunger
You
Games.
know what? A lot of men never grow up.
And a lot of women don't either. Somebody hit 14 and got stuck.
Look, if
Hey,
you
there's some Super Nintendo over there.
if you liked Hunger Games, you need to read
I didn't say I liked Hunger Games. It's this or that, not I liked or disliked. I said Hunger Games over Twilight because Twilight is revolving all around this very inappropriate relationship. Hunger Games has, I think, a better love dynamic too, with Katniss and what's his face.
the love triangle.
Yeah.
Nobody likes a love triangle.
You literally have one in Twilight.
I didn't say I liked it. And it doesn't last.
So to break that down in car terms, it's like you asked him to pick between a Yugo and a Pinto. Two equally shitty cars, just the lesser of two evils.
It's actually my this or that.
Seriously though, Red Rising series, you need to. That's one of the best science fiction series I've ever read.
Ever. All right.
My turn.
Your
It's
turn.
My turn.
Your turn. Okay, do it.
I know you don't want your phone to go back to sleep. All right, this or that. Harry Potter.
No, fucker!
I came up with that
Harry
one.
Potter or Harry Dresden?
That one.
You
Come
know
on.
what? We're too much alike.
This is why we should have pre-planned this. Una, I love you. This is why we pre-plan.
Well,
We
there
so-
goes that this or that. I was gonna say Una or Leslie. That's okay. Una's my favorite too.
We know Una's your favorite.
You're my favorite.
Thank you. Thank you.
Which one do you pick?
Oh, Harry Dresden.
Yep.
All day
same.
long.
Same.
How we kind of started the Codex Cantina, besides Star Wars stuff and the video game we've told this story on our channel, is the rereading of Harry Potter. And as we went back through there and analyzed it off camera, not on our channel, we realized how many plot holes there are, how terrible some of the writing is, and how there are some very controversial issues in there with like the idea of slavery, the idea of LGBTQ, the idea of
IA+.
and we kind of made this joke of it, but it's really not joking. Of, you know, pro love potions is almost the equivalent of like a date rape drug.
Yeah.
And like you're purposely giving somebody something to take advantage of them, maybe permanently, and that is wrong on so many levels. And they just nonchalantly throw that around, and then it's kind of swept under the rug and never mentioned again.
And marketed towards young
Children.
people.
Yeah, I mean, granted, the book series is 2 chunks,
Right.
right? 1, 2, 3, and 4
It
are
grows
like
up.
murder mystery novels. You grow up with these novels. 5, 6, and 7 is a war, and war is dirty and ugly and awful and terrible.
Mm-hmm.
But still, if you start reading when you're 12, you could, and if you start reading when you're 12 now,
Mm-hmm.
all 7 books are out. You could finish all 7 of those books in a couple of weeks if you're a good, strong reader at 12 years old. You should not be reading 5, 6, and 7.
Right.
And when a 12 or 13-year-old comes to you, mommy or daddy, what does this mean? And you're having to have this conversation. That could be a tough conversation for that age group. So,
Yep.
again, parenting in there, very important. But Dresden is very much written for adults.
Very noir.
Yeah.
And if you do not like noir, do not read Dresden.
And the thing about Dresden is, too, is it evolves as well, where the first, I would say, until Summer's Night, they're very formulaic. There's a murder, or there's some type of case, a mystery to solve, and it's all wrapped up in a tight little bow, but it gives you a few little breadcrumbs to lead you maybe to what's coming next in the overall theme arc of the story with the different bad guys and the good guys. And they start building these gray areas in between them and building these very complex characters you're going to fall in love with. And then it starts getting into the whole theme
World
of what the
building.
book is about, the world building in 5, 6, 7, and 8 as you know, move into more.
And what does Harry not do? What does he refuse to make for people?
Love potions.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's one of the things. And I think that Harry Dresden is funny. I think he's a lot more complicated character. I think he's better written. I think he's more realistic. I just this and again, the series is longer too. It's 16 books. Battlegrounds was 16.
18.
Battlegrounds 18.
Or is it 17?
16, 17, 18. I mean, we were pushing 20 books.
Yeah.
There's just a lot
It's
more there to
17.
build on of the world and the characters and everything else. And it's meant for a different audience. And of course, I've told before at some point in time that has a special place in my heart for my wife and I. So.
Your turn.
Oh, hold on. I got to undo my phone.
I remember that video. She
If
was in
only
the
you had
hospital
on
and you
note
read them
cards
to
in
her.
front of you.
Right?
Yeah. So we did that. Well, that was a book. Okay, so let's go to another fun one then. So I did this one because you always get teased about it. Comic or manga? Sorry.
Let's get out the dictionary.
Okay, so it's funny. Before you say which one, or you don't even have to, or whatever. It's funny because I saw a TikTok the other day where a person went into a comic book store and was asking about comic and
It
manga.
was about to say a blonde.
I don't think she was.
She was.
Was she?
She was.
In that TikTok I sent you? Oh, okay. Well, there was a blonde lady. I don't know why that's relevant, but apparently it is. So
I mean, at the beginning, you all remember, like, blonde or brunette, and he says blonde.
So there was a blonde young lady that went into the comic book store, and the
Now she's
people
young.
in there, there was this super hot young blonde girl
There we go. We get the truth. That's why
that I was creeping on TikTok. No, I saw the TikTok, and it was funny because she went into a store, and they were giving her a hard time about comic and manga, and she actually started speaking fluent, perfect, beautiful Japanese to them, and
Well,
she
they
started
gave her flack.
they
because
schooling her.
They said,
She
"Is
schooled
this
them.
all that you would like?" She said, "Yes, I just want the one comic." And they're like, "It's manga."
And so she went off on him.
In Japanese.
And yeah, because she's
Yeah.
fully fluent and like her enunciation is perfect, and like she must have grown up there or something.
Oh,
But
it was legit. And
Yeah.
she told them, she's like, "Oh, hey, do you know in Japan they actually have the store sign that says comic?" I loved it. I
Yeah.
loved it.
I thought it was great, and it reminded me of people giving you a hard time because
Because the definition of manga is.
Comic.
So which one do you pick?
Right now, manga over comics. But I'm enjoying the comics I've read so far.
So now my real question was comic/manga, because I think they're basically the same thing, right? Is
Picture books is what I call them now, so
Yeah.
people don't correct me.
okay. So how about we do comic manga versus graphic novel?
It's still the same thing.
No, not even close.
Oh?
Comics and manga are much smaller. What would you
Yeah.
say? Probably
Well,
like
a
30
graphic
pages or
novel,
less?
a graphic
Yeah.
novel
Give or
is
take.
a
And
bind
graphic
up,
novel is
but it's a
it's a
bind
book.
up of smaller comics.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is would you prefer it weekly issues
Oh
of comics
no,
or
I would
graphic?
definitely prefer the bind up. I don't like having to wait for the next one. I want to go immediately. I want to
she's a
continue.
binge watcher.
Binger, okay.
Yeah, I'm
She's
a
a bit-
binger.
It actually shocks me that we watch some TV shows like on Disney Plus where they're weekly,
Week to week.
and she wants to watch them as they come out, and I'm over here like, can we just
Wait to
till
the
they're
end.
all
I
out?
don't want to wait. I want to talk about it with Krypto and
Would-
Una.
What did you do What did you do as a child?
You
I didn't watch
TV
TV
like
as a
normal
child.
people.
Oh, okay.
I read. That was it.
Okay.
I didn't even have a TV in my bedroom until I was 16, and it was a little black and white little thing.
Okay.
And I watched Gilbert Godfrey on Up all night.
Oh God!
I loved him. He was
Is he
fantastic.
dead?
I don't know. Is he?
I don't think so. You said loved in the past tense, and I'm like, I don't think he's dead.
Well, I mean, I haven't watched.
He still does
it
stand up,
forever.
I'm pretty sure.
He just squints. Pretty much like that, yeah. My turn.
Okay. Let me get a drink.
He's 66.
Oh, he's young. Slurp. Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Yeah, me too. I knew the answer to that.
But you used to be a crazy cat lady.
Well, I would probably still be a cat lady if my husband was not deathly allergic to cats.
Deathly?
Yeah, he's deathly allergic to
Like
cats.
ER allergic.
Wow.
Full-on anaphylaxis.
Yep.
I was
But
going to make a
will
joke there, but that
say-
just is...
That's not funny.
It's not funny.
I will say dogs are way better than cats. I grew up with cats my whole entire life until Chris and I got together and we adopted Milo, rescued him rather, and they are so much more loyal and loving.
Loving, yeah.
I didn't know that I was going to be down for that. I thought I much preferred a cat that was just kind of like, hey, I'm going to come over here, pet me 2 times, and then I'm going to go back on my way. I thought I liked an independent pet. Turns out, I like the snuggles.
Yeah.
It's therapeutic.
No, a few weeks ago, we had to put down one of our dogs, and it was very hard because like he was, besides Mrs. Krypto, my wife, he's like my best friend, and I spent more time with that dog than any other living thing on this planet, you know, for nearly 13 years, hours and hours a day I spent with him, and yeah, I mean, he was loyal as my friend, so yeah, dogs all the way, all the
Yeah,
way.
we felt so bad for you guys.
Little Frank.
Yeah, that made him think about what he would do if he lost Milo, how
This
close
one's
they
getting
were.
on up there in years.
Yeah, it sucks. It's hard. It's hard. But yeah, dogs. You know, they're good, loyal pets. They're good friends. They're a good part of the family
Yep.
for sure.
I like
Not to say the cats can't be. And you can love your cats. It just
Cats are more entertaining. Like, they just go nuts. They'll just be sitting there one second,
our dogs are.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
and then they're
oh,
just like
Quinn-
spazzing all over.
Quinn gets all crazy. Well, so
Oh,
does Harley.
yeah.
Harley and Quinn, they both do.
I could show pictures.
They lose it. Like, just almost like, you know how...
Do y'all do like us? We like text each other pictures of the dogs like
Oh,
all
yeah.
day from different rooms.
Okay.
Stuff.
Oh,
When she... Which
The one.
so cute.
Oh, when she smiles.
Which one is
Yeah.
that?
That's Quinn.
You haven't shown me your pups ever.
Oh,
Okay, well, that's
when she
Quinn.
smiles.
Hey, Queen.
She's incredibly expressive because I could show you a picture of her when she's at the vet and
Yeah.
she wants to throw punch me, and then I'll show you
That's
a
Bandit.
picture of her when she's there and she's smiling like she's
Oh, yeah.
flirty, like she'll flirt with you.
Bandit can throw shade like nobody I've ever seen. He'll be sitting over there.
Yeah, he's the master of the
Yeah,
silent.
and he can change too. He'll like growl at Milo and then realize I'm looking. He'll be like, "Arr!"
Oh, that's funny.
I didn't do anything. Why
he'll
you doing
he'll do
that?
the whole Shrek
No,
cat
there's little
thing.
Frank.
Oh, hey Frank, I like his tail.
That's little Frank.
And there's one more. Where's the third one?
Quinn.
No, Harley.
Oh, Harley. Yes. Sorry.
Mm,
Fantastic names.
No, no. I
I
had a
don't.
cat named Harley.
I don't take pictures of Harley much. She doesn't like it.
She doesn't.
She's kind of a bitch.
You just gotta
I'll
sneak
show
up
her.
on her.
I'll
Oh my God! Look at Frank giving me kisses.
Oh.
It's funny. I don't have one of
No,
Harley.
it's sweet. I have
Well,
plenty.
that's
I
your
can-
homework for this week. You gotta send me a picture.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
Harley.
I have plenty. I can show them to her.
Oh, sweeping.
Is it my turn?
This is your turn.
Oh shit! My
now
turn.
you gotta
Sorry.
get
oh my
all
God.
the way back.
Oh my
Now,
God!
here
Yeah,
I
it took
am,
so
I'm
long.
ready.
I'm ready too. I'm ready too. All right. I don't think I have any more like book ones left, so it's just fun ones. Okay. It's a big important one. This could end friendship.
Hold on.
This could end friendship.
Should we save that for last?
Nope. Right now.
Oh,
Nintendo or Sega?
Nintendo.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
I spent so many hours. Nintendo, Super Nintendo.
All right, go ahead.
All right.
All right. Okay.
I have a bookish one.
Okay.
Physical, audiobook. Which do you prefer? This or that?
That's. I can't answer that. There's a lot of variables and factors into that because of trying to finish something for.
Which do you prefer?
Um,
Not that you don't. There's no limitations. You have all the time in the world.
audio then.
Why?
Because it allows me
It's
to.
me time.
Yeah, well, I mean, you could put your headphones in, or I can just carry the phone around. I listen to it while I drive, so I'm not wasting that time feeding my brain. I can do it while I do laundry, feeding my brain while I'm folding and doing that. While I'm doing dishes, can feed my brain, feeding the dogs, sitting on the toilet. I mean, all of these times when you're just wasting time, I can utilize by listening to a book and feed my brain and go somewhere else, and it makes the task that might be laborious or boring go much faster.
I
Yes.
don't know how you're able to do that, because when I try to do that while doing something else, I struggle to focus on one or the other.
I can help you with that. It's called immersion reading, to help train your brain, your ears to cooperate with listening to the audiobook and staying focused. Read the physical book along with it.
Well, that
And just-
defeats the point.
You don't keep doing it, you just do it to help
Train
train
yourself.
yourself to focus on what you're hearing. And I'm going to tell you, it took the right
Tell him.
audiobook
Tell him.
and book. I'm trying, you interrupted me.
Tell him!
Because I tried to do it with Dresden, and it just...
But you were
My brain
trying to
wouldn't
listen
have
to
it.
Dresden while you were working. You cannot.
Well,
Yes, sir.
yeah,
You
mundane stuff.
anyway.
Well, I
That's-
would somewhat disagree. While Krypto is a great multitasker, I would disagree though about sometimes, because you may say, I'm going to go do X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll come with you. And you'll be like, no, I really wanted to listen to my book. Right? And I'm like, I get it. Like, okay, I get it. But like, you said that before, and it's like your me time. It's your time to just like sort of be by yourself and listen. So
But it's still the audio version.
it is really audio.
If I have the choice, I'm going to always choose the physical. That is my best form of retaining. Is
Mhm.
physical. I like having it in my hands. Sometimes I will love a book so much, I'm so immersed in the story, I just like to feel the pages.
Mm-hmm.
And I do smell my books a lot.
Oh, it's so good.
Look, I'm gonna tell you. Here's one of my best smelling books right here.
Do you have a bad smelling book?
I do, but I'm not gonna give you that. Get a whiff. No, not like that. Nope. Let me show you.
I can do it however I want to
Look.
smell it.
This is how to get the best.
Do you guys,
That ink and paper
do you guys
is
remember the
amazing.
rap albums from like
Do
the
it.
late 90s, early 2000s? that
Oh,
had
Robin
the
Hobb.
interludes and things?
Yes.
I've read Robin Hobb.
Yeah,
What,
you
Robin
know,
Hobb?
Like
Or
random
there was like
talking.
a story, and then it became a- yeah.
Which
Sort
one
of.
is
There's
it?
the Far
Do you remember
Seer,
the Eminem
which is
album
the
with
first
the little dude
trilogy
that'd be like,
in the
"Oh,
realm of the
yeah."
Elderlings. This is the Live Ship Traders, which is the
That's
best.
him right now.
I'd have to look up what it
That's
was. It's been
He-
30
That's
years.
He-
I mean, I read Robin Hobb when I was like 10.
So he probably knows that
He
album.
probably does know
That's
that.
probably
Need
why
this.
he's doing it.
Maybe.
It's amazing.
Amazing.
This was my top read of 2020.
Mm.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
But
But-
Farseer,
Mm-mm.
that the first book in the Farseer trilogy, Assassin's Apprentice, was the only book I threw in anger in the last probably 15 years.
Damn you, book.
Yeah, I threw it down the hall. Chris was like, because I mean,
Extra?
I mean, you can see I take really good care of my books. I don't
Yeah.
break spines. They all pretty,
They're all pretty.
but I
Right.
threw that sucker.
You have
Now
a
with the
perfect-
again, I prefer the audio for that reason. But if there's a schedule or I need to get through a book,
But
then
no
I
restraint.
physical book I can read much faster than listening to it on audio because I can read really fast and I can retain it as well. So
See, there's a lot of speed readers who can't.
are you going 2 in a row?
Do you like ebooks at all? Like, let's throw ebooks in. Audiobook or ebook?
Still audio. I do have a Kindle. Have one of the little brand new nice Kindles, and I have it
Oh,
linked
which
to.
one? Which one? Oasis. Do you have the Oasis?
No, mine's the paper. The
Paperwhite.
Paperwhite.
That's the one. That one is the good one as well as the other. Did you get your earbuds for your birthday?
I did get some AirPods, and I got the newest Pro ones too. They're amazing.
He just got me those.
Yeah.
The little sticky ones.
Yep.
Did you
They
get it
stay in.
engraved?
No.
Yeah, mine's engraved.
Okay, no, It wasn't
Oh,
meant to be bad.
good job.
I
Good
know,
job.
I had it in a little thing. So if you did have
I
it
bought yours
engraved,
and had them delivered the same day. That's got to count for something.
oh,
I didn't
see.
know they were coming.
Mine were like 3 days late.
It was, very late. Very, very late.
Well,
yeah.
does it have your name engraved on it? Or
No, it has
just
a
your
little special
initials?
thing between us.
Oh.
A little special
Well, now
saying.
it sounds...
Your turn.
Yeah, I know. I was waiting. I told you it would happen.
Mother.
I told you it was gonna happen.
Turn
told
that
you.
off.
Oh
Somebody's
my God.
I told you.
somebody's about to get
I told you it was gonna happen.
somebody is about to get this or that.
I flexed on her, people. Yeah. She throws my phone, then we'll have issues. You've had all of your training, and now it's time to decide: light side or dark side? Jedi or Sith?
Let's see. Dark side. I have a lot of anger.
Passion.
You would too, right? Irish.
I have a lot of anger, but I think that I would go light side.
You would start there. You wouldn't end there.
Probably not, but I'd like to think that I would hope to be a good person and not evil. You picked it, not me. Don't give me the stinky eye.
What if I go dark side because I want to right the wrongs? I have been oppressed.
Yep.
Somebody needs to do it.
All villains start out that way.
Well, that's funny because my next one for you is Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars. Just get out of here with that
Agree.
nonsense.
I have never watched one single episode of Star Trek.
Sorry,
Not
not
one.
sorry, not Starry Trekkies. Leave the
No,
channel.
not sorry.
Unsubscribe.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
No, it's a battle. It's a feud,
Oh,
and we win every time.
okay. Kurt. Okay.
All right, this one we haven't done, but it's your turn.
Yeah, I was like, what do you get? Why are you getting all greedy? Are they out of order or something?
They are now, thanks.
Okay. If you could be one, this or that, or one or the other, would you be a vampire or a werewolf?
Vampire.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely
Fake.
vampire. That's not even a question.
Huh?
That's not even a question.
I would love to. I fantasize
Wolf has way
about
too many weaknesses.
being a vampire.
Mine-
Just to,
Go ahead.
especially as I've gotten older, because this-
Wrinkles.
the wrinkles,
Yeah. The
and
aches and pains.
not so much the aches and pains.
Prostate
I can
problems.
just see visual signs of aging,
Oh, yeah. Tell me
and
about
just to have that beautiful, flawless skin, the power. Ooh.
Well, that depends on when you get turned.
Anytime I've ever seen a vampire movie, when they got turned,
They,
flawless.
yeah.
Flawless. Just out of that.
You de-age a little bit. Yeah.
Don't let him lie to you. He loves Kate Beckinsale in the
Oh my
Underworld
God,
movies.
yes.
Who doesn't?
She's on the list. She's at the top of the list.
Well, you know what? You're
And
a
she's
little,
still-
you're a little older than her preferred age
Oh, I'm
group,
well
babe.
aware.
Oh, yeah. Beggars can't be
Sorry.
choosers, right? All right, your turn.
Short stories or novels?
I think as I've grown older, I have grown to appreciate short stories more.
I can agree with that.
I think that they are used as valuable lessons, especially in teaching and education. That's my profession, so I see the value in that. But there's something to be said about a novel. Sometimes you just need more character building, character development to truly tell a perfect story. Not to say that a short story can't be perfect, but you take some of mediocre novels, and they're going to beat some of the best short stories hands down every time. So I don't. I think overall probably novels and more or less series. I like series. I don't mind reading a one and done novel, but once I become vested in a character, I want to know more. I want to live in their world. I want to experience this journey with them, whatever it's going to be, their ups and downs, and that's fun to go through. And with a short story, that's very limited. It's like, do you want to watch 10, 15 years of Supernatural, or do you want to watch Firefly?
I love Firefly.
Well, who doesn't? We're nerds.
That's
I love
easy.
it.
I couldn't even do a whole season of Supernatural.
I love
you're a terrible
Supernatural.
person. So.
You came into the supernatural world late in life, and then you tried to go back and watch from the beginning, and it's old, it's outdated.
Well, it's like when you tried to make me watch that other garbage movie.
Garbage movie.
One with the fluffy dog dragon thing.
Oh, you
He's
are
talking
dead.
about
The
the
Never
never-ending
ending
story.
Bastion!
Say my name. He eats an apple in that.
You know what? He does. And I made Chris go see that movie when it was in the theaters, a couple of years ago?
Yeah.
And I still cried when Atreyu and was it Artax went through the Swamp of Sorrows.
This or that better villain, Pennywise or the Man in Black?
I can't answer that because I've only met the Man in Black in one book, The Gunslinger. He
Okay,
wasn't
but-
in The Drawing of the Three, and I haven't started Wastelands yet.
Yes, you didn't pay attention close enough.
Well,
And he's in other novels because he's in the King universe.
but I haven't read those yet.
Well,
Now you're getting me thinking about The Drawing of the Three. Now, Eddie's brother
so
mentioned
anyway,
him by name.
I mean, Pennywise is only in like 1.5 books.
Okay, so better villain or scarier villain? Better villain, I am more interested in knowing the Man in Black. I did not want to know Pennywise because his true form is my biggest fear. Like, deathly afraid. I don't care what size they are, what kind they are. I don't care what they eat. It doesn't matter. Oh, they eat pest. I don't give a...
Wait a minute, you like Marvel?
I do.
You can't.
I
They have
can.
Spider-Man. You can't.
Look, he got bit by it, and that was it. I didn't have to see it.
Did you see that scientists took the webs of spiders and took a computer and took the algorithms of AI mapping out musical tones to their webs and made music from their webs?
Not interested.
Spider music, it's a thing now.
Not gonna listen to it. But I would definitely say the Man in Black. I want to know more about him. I want to know who he is, where he came from, why he is the way he is. I want to know why Eddie's brother said his name instead of when he got set up to say Johnny Cash in Trivial Pursuit. This or that.
Oh, it's
Chris-
your turn.
Chris's brownies or his cornflake cookies?
Did I eat the brownies?
Yeah.
I know. The brownies were better, but I don't think it's a fair question because the cookies were having some problems with the oven. Stupid oven.
Stupid oven.
All right,
I think that's all of mine.
I have one more, and this is a good one. This is a great one to end on. Are you ready? You're going to like this one.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
This is a real one. No, it's a real one. It's not a fake one or anything.
Okay. I'm ready. Why do you have your mouth open?
I'm smiling.
You look like you're in rigor mortis. Okay, Joker.
Card catalog or digital search?
Digital search. Because card catalog, me never got
Didn't like the
along.
Dewey Decimal System?
But she's holding index cards.
And you like
Holding nothing.
you didn't
John.
like pulling open and looking for it and smelling the
No,
musty.
those cards never smell good. Plus, I worked in a library in my high school,
Mhm.
and it's like everybody who touched a card in the Dewey Decimal System had been picking their nose. Or they just, why? And that's with library books. Like, I love using my library for manga and comics because those series are always really long, and it would be really expensive to buy them all. Use them in my library.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to be really careful. Like, I know most people are going to turn the page from, like, the top right or the bottom. I don't touch it there. I, like, touch, like, somewhere in between there because I know there's going to be a lumpy spot on those corners.
Ew.
And some of the pages stick together, and it's like, what were you doing? Were you picking your nose or... That's it.
That's it. That's all you got?
That's all I have.
That's all I have.
All right, guys. We're thinking about doing a newlywed game collaboration where we bring the spouses from behind the camera onto the camera. What do you guys think? You got to put it down in the comments. Encourage them.
And this video needs to get 1,000 likes.
Yes, 1,000 likes, and we will play the newlywed game.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you.
We'll do it anyway.
I gotta say bye.
Oh, bye.
Well, do you want to say bye?
I said bye.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you say bye?
Bye. Bye, bye, bye.
Oh, please don't make him dance. There you go.
Show him how you dance.
I thought it was like
Show him
this.
that twerking
I don't
you
know
were
how
doing
it
in
is.
the car.
You do know how it is. You know the whole
He wishes
dance.
he was JT.
Oh, yeah.
does.
Who
Do
doesn't?
you want to know what he does know the whole dance to?
What?
Thriller. Every single move.
Well, it sounds like we've got a Halloween video. He needs a red jacket, though.
I used to have a glove.
Just one.
Yep. I
Did
did.
you lose the other one?
He only
No.
has the
No,
one.
You're only supposed to have the one.
But he also would use it for his magic shows because he put on magic shows.
What?
Did you
Yeah.
have jazz
We
hands,
need
too?
a crypto magic show.
I've done magics for 20 years.
He'd put on magic shows.
Yeah, when I was a little kid. It was fun.
You could
Do
bring
your
on-
goodbye.
You could bring
Need-
on
need
those
some
spiders you're
close-up
talking
baby
about.
bling
They got
street.
Wait. No.
the silk,
No.
silk
No.
ass beats.
Nope.
Where it comes from their ass, right? I mean, the silk ass beats. That music, that spider music.
Oh, Lord. Guys,
Let her
I'm
say
trying to say bye and you're interrupting me.
Okay. I'll just sit here.
You gonna let me do it now?
Yep, do it.
You sure?
Yep.
I'm gonna do it really fast.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Guys, thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. Give us a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you next time.
Next time.
Don't forget to ring the bell.
Ring my bell. No, I'm not gonna do that. Click it. We out. Boop. You gotta click that button.
You just have to push.
I have to?
You just gotta click.
Oh.
Oh.